I'm going to show you how to do our Thursday project for this week. First, obviously you need to go to the website. Under the Thursday section, there's the links, Scholastic Story Starter tool. If you scroll down a little bit further, I have actually inputted all of the directions on what to do this week. The first step says to go to the link. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click on the link. That takes me to the Story Starter website. Now, if you have already written a story in another place, which I highly recommend, then the next couple of steps are just to get you into the website. I have already written a story in Google Drive. And here it is. And as you can see, I've highlighted and copied my story. So I'm ready to put my story and I'm ready to publish it. So I'm going to go back to Story Starter, and now I'm just going to click on any theme. It doesn't really matter. Type in my name, and again, this doesn't really matter because you've already written your story. I'm going to click the spin button. And once I do that, the word next is going to pop up down here. So I already have my story written in Google Docs. So I'm going to come back to my website and I'm going to click the next button. Now I'm going to pick which way I want my story to show up. So it says to pick a format. There's notebook, there's letter, there's newspaper, and there's postcard. My particular piece is a story, so I'm going to click notebook, which is already picked, and I'm going to check the box that says include a drawing. Now I'm going to click up here, and that will take me to a blank piece of paper. Be sure you click in this white box before you do anything. And because I've already written my story, I just want to double check that I've copied it. Now I'm going to come over here. I have my little blinking cursor and I'm going to paste it. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to read my story. And if there's anything in there that I think needs to be changed, or maybe a word needs to be fixed, or maybe some periods need to be added, or maybe as I was typing I left out a word and I need to add it in, I'm going to go through and I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to click Done Writing, and now I'm going to draw a picture. I want you to take your time, play around with some of these features, and I want you to draw a picture. I'm just going to draw a real simple picture just so that you can get the idea of what we're doing. And your picture doesn't have to be a perfect picture. Take your time. And then maybe I could add some background. My story takes place in a classroom, so maybe I could add some things in my picture that would make it look like it was a classroom. Then I'll say Done Drawing. And there's my picture down there. I don't want your story to be more than 2 pages. Right now this is a 1-page story, but if I needed to add another page, it says, the button here says add a new page. I'm all done, so I'm going to click All Done. Now you can watch this little animation, and if you don't want to watch it, you could click the X and it would skip. Now, in order to get this on your desktop, you need to click the Download button. But what happens is that your computer is saying, we're not sure if we should take this file. So you must look down here and you must click Keep. And when you do that, your story will either be in your downloads or on your desktop. And there's my story. I will then go to my email and go ahead and just drag in your email. You can just, like everything else you do, just pick this up and drag it into your email and send me your story, and I'll take a look at it. And this is due on Thursday. I hope this helped you figure out what you're supposed to do by Thursday.